On this episode of Lapeef Let's Talk,
then they should also be held responsible for releasing music that was, perpetuating criminal activity.
That makes no sense whatsoever.
Oh
At
no.
all.
Yeah.
No, it
How
doesn't.
not? How
So
not?
should the banks be held liable for you committing fraud?
No. But is the bank
Okay. Should the FDA be held liable? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like you could just go straight down the line. Like you so you telling me that labels need to make sure that they police their artists to ensure that they're not committing criminal activity and then rapping about it so that they don't get prosecuted in return?
No, what I'm saying is I'm giving my opinion on whether or not rappers' lyrics should be used against them in court. And I'm saying that if they are being used against them in court, then whoever's distributing their music should also be a part of their case and be held responsible for it.
Should rappers' lyrics be used against them in court? Should rappers' lyrics be used against them in court? As you guys know, YSL, was it Gunna and this other guy named Thugger? Recently, there's been a little situation where their lyrics were brought up in court. So it just made me want to open it up with this little icebreaker. Should rappers' lyrics be used against them in the court? What are you guys' thoughts?
So I got a couple different thoughts on this. I'm gonna be honest with you. So I've been to Mexico and multiple different countries down south, right, from my previous job. And one of the things that they do, they like artists will converse with narcos, and then those artists will create these canciones, these songs about these actual narcos, right? The narcos want to be more so kind of concealed with it, but the artist will sing this whole song about this particular narco. But when the narco is in the club spending all his money, he knows it's about him. His inner circle knows it's about him. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of a thing.
Guys, listen up. As you get older, the best way to continue to look young, exuberant, and vibrant is to continue to take care of your skin. That's why I'm excited to have Teej Hanley as a sponsor of today's video. You heard me talk about them before, and you're going to continue to hear me talk about them because I believe in their products and the positive impact that they have on every man's life. Teej Hanley makes taking care of your skin so easy. They provide you with all the products you need and nothing that you don't. Every box comes with an instruction card that tells you when to use each product, how much to use, and in what order. Lapeef family, I must admit, skincare wasn't always something I always focused on, but since I started using this system, I've seen improvements in the way my skin looks and feels. And you don't have to take my word for it. They have over 5,000 five-star reviews on their website from satisfied customers from around the world. I recommend you start with the level 1 system, which comes with all the basics: a daily face wash, an exfoliating scrub, an AM moisturizer, and a PM moisturizer. In addition to amazing skin, members of Teej Hanley get tons of benefits, including at least 20% off retail price, the ability to customize your box, pause or cancel at any time, and free US shipping. And because Teej Hanley is sponsoring today's video, they're offering my viewers a great deal. Just click that first link in the description and you'll get 30% off the first box plus the free gift. Seriously, that's an amazing deal. Even though it's too early, as I often say, it's never too late. Click that link and get started today.
Now, could you prosecute this artist for singing about something that he didn't necessarily do? I don't think you can, right? Like, I think if you do decide to prosecute somebody based off of a song or lyrics or things like that, you also have to have other corroborating evidence, right? That cannot be your sole case is a song, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, because we know, especially in that world, like it's a lot of make believe, you know what I mean? So a dude can talk about all this cap shit that he done did, ain't did none of it, but now they're gonna try to take him down because of a song. No, you gotta have other corroborating evidence. Can't just
what if they admit to it? Didn't Cardi B says she drugged somebody and was stripping and all that?
You can't even believe that because you don't have evidence. You don't have one man stepping forward to say, I actually was drugged by a Cardi B. But to Quest's point, I agree with you. You can't lay the foundation of your entire case
off
at the feet of rap lyrics. However, you know, you think about ARF getting on Vlad, telling on himself. All these artists get on Vlad, you know, and tell on themselves, and then you see that footage used in a court of law. Even with the Young Thug case.
But that's an interview, though. That's a little different.
Well, it is, but I'm gonna tie it all in because we still talking about rappers and this culture of self-snitching. Shout out to Aaron Magruder. I still say Magruder for president because he talked about this culture of rappers snitching on themselves in Boondocks, right? Gangstalicious, my rhymes too vicious. Eat MCs all day, delicious, right? So when you look at that, right, you look at these rappers, they on the one hand, it's I'm gonna keep it real. Like, you know, you an MC and you in that gangster lifestyle. I'm keeping it real. This is real. You're supposed to believe me. Until that RICO charge come down, it was just for play. Well, which one is it? Are we supposed to believe everything you saying, or are you really being Arnold Schwarzenegger? You know what I'm saying? Fake tough guy, fake actor, this, that, and what? And if you in the A, and if you've been in the A for an extended amount of time, you already know what it is on Cleveland Avenue. You know what it is on Boulder Crest, and you know who's tied to what and why they're gonna be able to use these lyrics, and they're gonna stick. They're gonna stick. They actually use the lyrics to deny bail to Thugger and Gunna. And listen, to your point, there is supporting evidence to validate all of it. So I don't look at it like, you know, they talk about the New York hip hop police and profiling rappers and all that. So I don't agree with that. And I don't look at this as the same thing. But the more these rappers are telling on themselves, especially when you're dealing with drill music, what is drill music? Drill music is literally you telling me the crimes that you committed against your ops. I'm smoking on the JR pack. Riding down 60.
Watch the JR.
Oh, okay.
So should they be able to use it? Like not make their whole case with it, but should they be able to use it to help support?
1000%. Yep.
Yes.
Freedom,
yes.
Freedom of
now,
speech.
Hold on.
This whole conversation about freedom of speech.
Hold on,
freedom of speech is not without consequence. There are consequences.
So I think there's a fine line though on what we are prosecuting. If we're talking about violent crime, yes. If we're talking about drug addiction and talking about popping pills and doing all this, I don't think they should be getting prosecuted because they have a drug problem, even though it is illegal to use certain substances. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they should be getting prosecuted for consuming illegal drugs and rapping about it. But if he's talking about murdering somebody, that's somebody's child, bro.
Wait, Quest, what precedent do we have where we've seen cases brought up on rappers based on their drug use?
No, I'm just suggesting.
Okay, in general. Okay, you just said
situation or any others. I think it should be a fine line, right? That's what I'm saying. Sorry.
So we pick and choose which part of the law we want to apply and what part we don't want to apply.
That's what our society does. Yes.
No. The district attorney picks and chooses.
No. We're asking for your opinion, though.
Yeah, and I'm saying it's all game. So say to Quest point, right? If using drugs is illegal, and somebody say, I pop Molly, I put a Molly. Okay, say for Rose, put Molly all in her champagne. She ain't even know it. I took her home and enjoyed that. She ain't even know it. If there was a case to come against him for SA, right? And they use that in the court of that lyric in the court of law, he lost deals over that. I wouldn't have no issue with that. You put it out there. Yeah. You put it out there. You rapped about it. You put it out there for public consumption.
And just to be fair, Section SA is a violent crime. So that's what I'm saying. There has to be a
I agree with you. That's what I'm saying. I agree.
All right, hold on, folks, gentlemen. Hold on, Kat. I got to see you coming off the mic. Let me get some of the ladies in here a little bit. Any ladies want to chime in on this?
Yeah, so I kind of agree with the fact that they should be held, but it shouldn't just be focused. The case shouldn't be based on that. Like they need other evidence. And if they're going to be held to that, then the distributors of the music need to also have their feet held to the fire. Like if they're signed and their labels releasing the music, and that's what is going to be like a pertinent part of their case or whatever, then they should also be held responsible for releasing music that was I mean, perpetuating criminal activity.
That makes no sense whatsoever.
Oh,
At
no.
all.
Yeah.
No, it
How
doesn't.
not? How
So
not?
should the banks be held liable for you committing fraud?
No. But is the bank
Okay. Should the FDA be held liable? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like you could just go straight down the line. Like so you telling me that labels need to make sure that they police their artists to ensure that they're not committing criminal activity and then rapping about it so that they don't get prosecuted in return?
No, what I'm saying is I'm giving my opinion on whether or not rappers' lyrics should be used against them in court. And I'm saying that if they are being used against them in court, then whoever's distributing their music should also be a part of their case and be held responsible for it.